Hey guys, what's going on? Zeph here, and today I'm going to teach you how to use Open Broadcaster software. I'm going to teach you how to set it up, how to edit it, how to make a scene, all those things in between. So first and foremost, what is this program? This program is basically a free version of XSplit. It allows you to go ahead and stream any video source to whatever you want to stream it to. Now, the only differences that I know that I've seen so far with Xstream and this one is the fact that this one, aside from a different color, is in fact free. Now, of course, you can use XSplit for free in certain cases, certain limited cases, but this one, everything is 100% open. So let's just jump right into it. All right, so first and foremost, when you get the program, you download it, you go ahead and click on settings. Now, for the most part, this stuff, you already know exactly what it is. This one, you may know exactly what it is too. However, this is the one where it really gets not complicated, but this is the one you have to pay attention to. So first and foremost, it's called Broadcasting Settings, which is under Settings. You go ahead and choose which mode you want, which is either live stream or file output only. Now, file output only will allow you to go ahead and use it like Fraps. However, in this case, we're going to click on live stream. Once you click on live stream, it'll ask you which streaming service do you want to use. You have Twitch, which is also Justin TV, all these things right here. And if you want to use anything else like Ustream, you'll have to go to custom and set it up, by itself. But for this case, we're using Twitch because that's what I use. After that, it'll ask you which servers you want to use. I always recommend using the services closest to you. For me, it's Miami, Florida. And then it'll ask you to go ahead and put in your path, your play path / stream key, for that is very easily. For Twitch, what you want to do is you want to go to www.twitch.tv/broadcast. And what that'll do is that'll go ahead and bring you to this page. Now, once you're at this page, you see over here where it says show key, simply click on it and it'll show your key. Now, usually it shows two types of keys, a small key and a large key. If it shows you a small key, I would advise you to keep clicking on it, like click on resend key. That way it'll go ahead and send you a larger key, and the larger key usually works. For some reason, the shorter ones just don't work for me. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and no. After this one, you go in and set your video settings. I got this one set for this one, though technically should be set for this one, but whatever. But it's video and audio is audio, so you already know how it works. So all right. So with that being said, that's pretty much how to set up a live stream. It's literally that easy and that quick. Now, here goes the actual parts that really make a difference after you go ahead and set it up, and that's scenes and sources. Now, obviously, a source is where you're actually recording from and putting it on the screen. However, a scene is a different story. Basically, a scene is like basically how you can go ahead and set up different sources of recording at once. So, like, for example, scene 1 can be recording directly from your PC. And then at the same time, while you're doing a live stream, you can go ahead and click on scene 2. And let's say scene 2 automatically wants to record directly from the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 4 or 3 or whatever it is. So, that's pretty much how scenes work. If you really want to get in depth into it, you probably want to go ahead and kind of mess with it. You'll understand it when you actually start playing with it. However, sources is a different story. A source basically is getting your recording from one end to the actual program. It's actually fairly simple. First of all, make sure everything is set up and hooked up and all that. Now, there's two ways to go ahead and do sources. One is through global source, and the other one is through which is like a static setup. And regular setting up with sources is like dynamic setup, which means that you're doing it on the fly. So with global, I'm going to teach you how to do global real fast here. Let's just say I want to set up a webcam so you can actually see me. So what you want to do is you want to click on global sources right here. Now, once you click on global sources, click on add. Once you click on add, it gives you multiple ways to go ahead and set things up. Software capture, Windows capture, monitor capture, image slideshow, text, video capture device, or video capture. Now, for example, let's just say I want to do like a webcam. So I can click on that one and I can just type in, just name it webcam. And what happens is that once you go here, it'll ask you where you want to go ahead and set it up. I'm going to choose integrated webcam for this one. Now, when you're setting up a webcam, you want to go ahead and set up the audio device for whatever is your main source of audio for your recording, whether it's a headset or, in my case, the Blue Snowball. However, this particular case, I'm going to choose disable because I don't want it like constantly, like the sound to mess up the recording. So after you do that, as you see under global sources, it'll say webcam as I named it. Click on OK. Now, I'm going to choose, there's two types of way to stream. I got to do this right now because of, you'll see. There's start streaming and there's preview streaming. If you guys want to go ahead and kind of set up a scene, how it's going to look and all that, I would choose preview streaming to go ahead and do it. Now, as you see, you have a total black square right here, but that's okay. So, I'm going to actually go ahead and teach you how to do this, how to set up a complete scene. So, let's just start with the webcam that I showed you. What you want to do is you want to right-click right here under sources. That was the big one. I was like clicking here. I couldn't figure out how to do it. You want to right-click under sources, right? Click on add, and then under here, global sources, and then webcam. That's how you go ahead and set up those other things before. So, like, if everything's pretty much set up, it'll ask you what do you want to name it under the global sources. So I'm going to choose webcam for now, and bam, right there, you have the webcam actually working here. Now, as you see, this is full screen. So this is exactly how it's going to look on twitch.tv. What you want to do is you want to go to edit this. So you want to click on edit scene. And once you click on edit scene, you'll notice that everything is surrounded with a red bar or red whatever. You can go ahead right here and just make it smaller or larger, or you can move it anywhere around that you want to move it to. So for this instance, I'm going to go ahead and move it right here. Okay? So this is how you got it set up right here. So with that in mind, how do you go ahead and add, let's say, a video feed? Let's just say you want to set up for the PlayStation 3 or the Xbox 360. What you want to do is this. You want to go and right-click under sources again. Now this one, we're going to set up with the Elgato. If you have any other one that does live streaming directly from, like, say, a source to a PC or like that, you can use it anytime. As long as it does live streaming and records directly to the PC, you should be able to use it. If not, I don't know what to tell you, but most likely you can. But you want to right-click on the source, click on Add, click on Video Capture Device. Now, once you do this, for example, I'm going to name it the Elgato. And what happens is that once you do this, it'll go ahead and bring this up. Now, you want to choose your actual device here. In this case, it's going to be Elgato. And yes, Elgato does have live streaming through Twitch on their actual, right here. But I advise you to use this because this will allow you to go ahead and set up a complete scene, making it look 100% like yours, you know. And plus with that, no one can, well, anyway. So you do it that way. Then you want to go to audio, and you want to set your audio to game capture device or whatever it was. For this one, I'm going to leave it disabled, but you want to set up to whatever it is that you want to set up to. For example, if you got it set up for Elgato, you want to set up for Elgato for the audio as well. So once you do that, make sure that the volume is turned down at least halfway or maybe 1/3 of the way, so that way they can hear your microphone a lot better. And then click on OK. So once you click on OK, as you saw right there, it just popped up, right? So you see in there, one moment please. For those who have used Elgato, you know exactly what that icon is right there. And as you see right there, this is actually recording from the PlayStation 3 100%. This is actually Cameo Elements of Power, one of those failed experiments from Microsoft, and not meaning failed experiments in terms of it was a bad game. It's a failed experiment in terms of they didn't capitalize on how good of a game it was. But anyway, I digress. So with that being said, another thing too is you notice as this came up, you notice my webcam disappeared. Well, that's another lesson we can learn right here. So as long as you got edit scene clicked on still, you know you got it clicked on because of the red bars. Go ahead and click on what you want to move to the top. And right now this is all in chronological order, which means that it's going to show it's on the Elgato first and then second the webcam. So you want to click on webcam, right click on webcam after that, and then you can either move move up, move down, or move to the top. Now move to the top will bring it to the very, very, very top of the list. Move up will bring it one step up. Now, of course, we only have two things here, so as you click on move up, it'll show it right there. But let's just go ahead and edit this real quick. So if you want to edit the actual video feed from Elgato, you can also click here on the actual feed, or click on Elgato down here, and then I'm going to actually move it in this particular corner right here. Okay? And I'm going to move, let's just say I'm going to click on the webcam and move it right here. So I can move it anywhere I want to. Now, let's just say I want to record directly from the PC. Well, I can do that too. Once again, go down here to sources, click on add, click on game capture. It's going to say what you want to capture. I'm just going to put on, I'm going to put PC game capture right here for now. And I actually have a PC game running called Awesomenauts right here, right now. So what happens is that I can go ahead and, it says select an application. I can use whichever application I want. In this case, it's going to be Awesomenauts. Click there, bang, Awesomenauts is up. Just like I showed you before, I still have edit scene edited, so I can go ahead and make it smaller. And then I can go ahead and bring the webcam to the top. For that, I'm going to put down for now. And then what happens is that, like I told you before, I can click on move to the top. Bang. Hits right to the top. Okay? So that's pretty much how it works. And like I said before, you can go ahead and add an image if you want to. So like say I had Smite playing instead of these two games. I click on image. It's going to say what image. I can put title screen. Because you know how people be like, what's the name of that game? You know? And I can put right here. Right click. I'm going to put the file name of an actual picture right here. I actually have it in my copied. I can click OK. Find the picture. Once you click on that, you can go to edit it. Like this means pretty much like transparency, so I can make it slightly transparent. So I can go ahead and just in case you guys want to like look between, I want to make it so like you guys can see through it too. And then click OK. As you see right there, you got Smite right there, but actually, you can actually see through it because I set it up that way. And then of course I can go ahead and make it as big or as small as I want. Giggity. I know some of you wish you can do that in real life. And let's just say I got some music playing in the background, right? I can click on text, music, credits, and I can put, let's just say My Town by Hollywood Undead. And then what I can do is I can set up the actual, the text color. For this particular case, you got to double click it right here, don't forget. Click on white because it's actually going to be, I'm going to put it right on top of the Smite logo so you won't see it unless it's like that. I can also use, it looks like I can use custom effects too, warp or whatever I want to. I'm surprised it's not showing shadow. That's really funny, it's not showing shadow. Maybe I don't see shadow here for some reason here, but whatever's whatever. You also have other ways to add text here, but whatever. So as you see right here, Hollywood Undead, My Town by Hollywood Undead. So I can go ahead and make it as big or as small as I want, just like text. And there you go. So I can add in pretty much any source that I want to at any point in time. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you go ahead and do it here. So let me go ahead and set up a full scene right here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. And so if I was actually playing the game here, I'm going to show you exactly how I would do it here. So I'm going to remove a lot of stuff here. I'm going to show you exactly how I would set up a scene for Cameo. Okay? So with that being said, I would probably put my webcam right here. I would actually make this big right here. I would double click on the webcam. Oh, I'm sorry. I would actually double right here, click on properties. Wait for it to load. I want to see what exactly I can do with the particular webcam. So number one, with webcams, don't forget, you can use things like chroma key if you wanted to. Like if you have a green background, which I personally don't have right now, but I actually now I see that, I might just do it. You can do that, or you can set it for the transparency. So I can go ahead and set it for 50% transparency. Try that again. I might have clicked the wrong button. Apparently I didn't. Nonetheless, it didn't come out right, but that's fine. That's fine. But anyway, so I would have the pit thing right here, right? So now let's just say I wanted to go ahead, and if I'm playing Cameo, I want Cameo Elements of Power, like that logo right there. I want it actually sitting right there. So I'm going to go ahead and, I was actually reading up on Twitch here. I'm going to go ahead and type in Cameo Elements of Power logo. So I'm actually going to teach you how I actually go ahead and do this stuff right here. So click on that, click on image. So you have multiple things right here that you can use here. If I want to get real spunky, I can choose this right here. Or if I want to choose the box of the game, I can choose right here. For this instance, I'm going to choose right here. This is just a logo by itself. I like that. Or there's another logo right here. Or there's a logo right here. I'm going to actually choose this logo right here. Right click it, click on copy image URL. Go back to the actual program. Add image. See right here, it's image right there. I'm going to put title. Let's put title right there. Click on browse. Right click to go ahead and bring up the logo from a website. Click on open. It's from the website. So it's taking time to download right now. So right now it's, even though I opened up a window, which is supposed to be locally, keep in mind it's actually downloading off the net right now. So it's taking a while depending on where you download it. So that takes a while here usually. And looks like this one is going from the places that are not good to do. So let me go and bring it back up here. And I'm going to actually change it here. So let me see if I can find another logo here. That's even better. Ooh, and it has an actual background here, so I'm gonna use that even better here. By background, I mean it actually has like a it doesn't have a background. Is basically what I'm trying to say. All right, so give me a second here. Let me find it again. There we go. Open up the program again. All right, it actually worked through this time. So I'm actually going to click it right here, and this is the old one right here. So and I can go ahead and click it right here. And then if I wanted to, I can go ahead and use, I'm just pretty much teaching you how to kind of do this thing here. I can close chroma key, and I can set it for chroma key black if I wanted to. And click OK. And then bang, as you see right there, the black is all missing right now. So that's how you use chroma key, by the way. If I wanted to, or you can actually use a green or whatever, like you have a background. For this instance though, I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I deleted the wrong thing. So I'm going to bring that back up real quick here. Okay, it's already set up already, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this up here. I've got to, and while that's loading, I'm going to go ahead and move it all the way down. All the way down. And there you go. So I'm actually going to click on right here, Elements of Power, delete this. To select image, yes I do. Right click, add, and this time I'm going to go to add slideshow. So it's going to have add slideshow right now. So first one I'm going to put add right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put in the picture that I saw earlier, the real nice one that I saw, that for some reason Microsoft chose not to use. I'm not sure why they chose not to use that one. It actually looks really nice. And so that one's actually going to load up right now. Now, while that's actually loading up, I'm going to go down here, and I'm actually going to see if I can find a different logo right here. So this is the one, how that looks right here. Here's another logo right here. So this one actually has a white background, sadly. So they all have backgrounds. That's a shame. Like, I could edit them, but I'm just want to show you guys for just showing you purposes. All right, so as you see, the first bitmap or picture, whatever, it says bitmap, but who uses bitmaps anymore, right? So the first picture's there here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to load the second picture. So the second picture is actually loading up right now, faster than one. And this one has 10 seconds in between. So click OK, and keep in mind these are just two pictures rather. So I'm going to move the pictures right here, edit it to the size I want to. And see right there, it's right there, it's sitting right there. So, and then actually changes. So as you see, it kind of has a fade out, fade in change thing. Let me see if I can actually change the transitions. Doesn't look like I can, and doesn't look like I can actually trade, I can't mess with the transitions, but as you see right there, so now if you have multiple versions of the game, like say like you want to play a PlayStation 3, and like say you're playing a multi-platform game, I can go ahead and load up the Xbox 360 version of the box, the PlayStation 3 box, and then load the PC box and maybe the Wii U box, and then, or you know, maybe whatever, and then have it going back and forth. So it actually works like that. So anyway, that is pretty much how you would go ahead and set up something like that. And let's just say, just for giggles, one more thing. Now, I personally would set this up as an image to have this already set up in the background, but I'm going to do it as text anyway. And this is pretty much credits to go ahead and show you where all my stuff is, you know. So I would put my YouTube page would be, I'll put check me out on YouTube also. http://www.youtube.com/3brosallgame. http //www.youtube.com/Zephyrnix live, you know, and then of course //www.twitch.tv/Zephyrnix. So I can go ahead at any time right there and post up my information right there, and it's really hard to do this because it's like I don't know exactly what the color is going to be here, but let's just see here. Okay, so it's right there. Like I said, I would actually, so I can put this right here if I wanted to. Now keep in mind, like I said before, I would actually have done this into like an image and then gone and done this, so it would look a hell of a lot better. But that is the way to do it. Now I do also see here that you can actually have it scrolling. Let me see if I can do that real quick before use custom. Let's see what that does. Absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure it does something, but yeah. So I would have all my text information or whatever I need, maybe up here or something like that, or somewhere in the area where I know for a fact that it will not go ahead and affect the gameplay. So let me just actually turn on this real quick here. I'm actually going to load up, let's see if I can open up some Cameo gameplay here real quick. Yeah, this is the full game, by the way. I know that. Score attack. Oh, duh. So if I was actually playing a real game, it would actually show up like this. So I can't skip anything. So okay, hopefully you guys can't hear that, though it looks like you can. But anyway, long story short, whatever. That's pretty much how I would set it up and things of that nature. So that's it for the video here. I hope I answered every and any question that you guys have had, because I've actually seen videos on here where they really didn't go into duration in terms of how to go ahead and, you know, really change. Like, they didn't really go ahead and show you exactly. Sorry, they didn't go ahead and show you exactly how to go ahead and edit things. So I figured I'd go ahead. I'm sorry. It looks like, isn't that Winnie Cooper? I'm just saying. Anyway, that's it for now. You guys have a good night. Zeph is out.